Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'll discuss about chapter 4 worksheet 2. Now we solve question number 1. In the following tables, A and B vary inversely. Fill in the missing values. Let us put M and N in the blanks. Point 1. Let us put M and N in the blanks. Then A and B. 7-28. Then 8, 4 dash. Let us put M and N in the blanks. We write it M and N. As there is inverse variation, as there inverse variation. This is x1, this is y1. This is y1, then x2, then y2, then x3, y3. First I write inverse variation formula is x1 into y1 equal x2 into y2. This is x1, x2, x3, y1, y2, y3. Then we put x1 equal 7 into y1 equal 8. Then x2 equal m into y2 equal 4. 7 into 8 equal 4m. Then m equal 7 into 8 divided by 4. 4 2 is 8. Then 7 2 is 14. Similarly, we find x1 into y1, then x2 into y2. x1 is 7 into y1 is 8. Then x2 is 28 and y2 is n. Then 7 into 8 equal 28n. Then n equal 7 into 8 divided by 28. 2 4 is 8, 2 1 is 2, 2 4 is 8, then 7 2 is 14, then 2 2 is 4. n equal 2. Hence the missing values are 14 and 2. Now we solve point 2. Let us put P and Q in the blanks. Let us put P and Q in the blanks. 2.5, then 4, then 0.5, then 8, yes, yes. And we put P and Q in the blanks. This is P and Q. As there is an inverse variation. As there is an inverse variation. Then we put inverse variation formula. x1 into y1, then x2 into y2. x1 is 2.5 and y1 is 8. Then x2 is 4 and y2 is p. Then 2.5 into 8 equal 4p. Then p equal 2.8. 2.5 into 8 divided by 4. 4 2 is 8. Then 2.5 into 2 equal 2 5 is 10. 2 2 is 4 5. P equal 5. Similarly, we find Q. Similarly, x1 into y1 equal x2 into y2. x1 is 2.5 into y1 is 8. Then x2 is 0.5 and y2 is q. Then q equal 2.5 into 8 divided by 0.5. Then we divided 0.5 divided by 2.5 equal 5. Then 5 8s are 40. Hence the missing values are 5 and 40. Hence the missing values are 5 and 40. Now we solve point 3. Let us put S and T in the blanks. Let us put S and T in the blanks. S and T in the blanks. A, then B. 10, 12, then 6, 15, dash. Let us put S and T in the blanks. First we write S, then T. As there is an inverse variation. As there is an inverse variation. Then put formula x1 into y1, then x2 into y2. x1 is 10 into y1 is 6. Then x2 is s, y2 is 15. Then s equal 10 into 6 divided by 15. Then 3 2 is 6. Then 3 5 is 15. Then 5 2 is 10. 2 2 is 4. S equal 4. Similarly, we find T. Similarly, x1 into y1 equal x2 into y2. Here x1 is 10 and y1 is 6. Then x2 is 12 and y2 is t. Then t equal 10 into 6 divided by 12. Then we divided 6 by 12. 2 3 is 6. 2 6 is 12. Then 3 2 is 6. 2 5 is 10 equal 5. Hence the missing values are Hence the missing values are 4 and 5. Now we solve question number 2. The science teacher asks the students of class 8 to make a project report on pollution. When 10 students work on it, the work gets finished in 3 days. How many students are required so that work finish in 2 days? Let us the number of students required be x. Let us the number of students required be x. Number of students and number of days. First I write number of students. Then number of days. Number of students is 10 and number of days work finish 3. 10 then 3. Then number of students. How many students? Number of students is x and days 2. x2. As there is an inverse variation. As there is an inverse variation. x1 into y1 equal x2 into y2. Here x1 is 10 into y1 is 3. Then x2 is x into y2 is 2. Then x equal 10 into 3 divided by 2. Then you divided 10 by 2. 2 5 is 10. 5 3 is 15. X equal 15. Hence, the number of students required is 15. Hence, the number of students required is 15. Now we solve question number 3. Running at an average speed of 40 km per hour, a bus completes a journey in 4 whole of 1 by 2 hours. How much time will the return journey take if the speed is increased to 45 km per hour? First, let the time required be x hour. Let the time required be required be x hours. Speed kilometer per hour. Then write time in hours. Time in hours. First write 40 kilometer. Hour is 4 whole of 1 by 2 hour. 40 kilometer. Then 4 to 8, 8 plus 1 9, 9 by 2. Hour is 9 by 2. Then speed is 45 kilometer and time is x. As there is an inverse variation. As there is an inverse variation. Then x1 into y1 equal x2 into y2. Here x1 is 40 into y1 is 9 by 2. Then x2 is 45 and y2 is x. Then x equal 40 into 9 by 2 divided by 45. First divided 2, 40 divided by 2 equal 20. Then 5 4 ja 20, 5 9 ja 45. Then 9 1 ja 9. X equal 4. Hence the required time is 4 hours. Hence the time required is 4 hours. Now we solve question number 4. Disha cycles to her school at an average speed of 12 km per hour. It takes her 20 minutes to reach the school. If she wants to reach her school in 15 minutes, what should be her average speed? First, let the required speed is x km per hour. Let the required speed be x kilometer. First I write speed kilometer an hour. Then time minutes. Time in minutes. Speed is 12 km and minute is 20. Then x kilometer and time is 15 minutes. As there is an inverse variation. As there is an inverse variation. The inverse variation formula is x1 into y1 equal x2 into y2. Here x1 is 12 and y1 is 20. Then x2 is x and y2 is 15. Then x equal 12 into 20 divided by 15. Then we divided 5 4 ja 20, 5 3 ja 15. Then 3 4 ja 12, 4 4 ja 16. X equal 16. Hence the required speed is 16 km. Hence the required speed is 16. Now we solve question number 5. If 15 men can repair road in 24 days, then how long will it take 9 men to repair the same road? First, let the required time be x days. Let the required time be x days. Then write number of men and time days. Number of men then time in days. Number of men is 15 men 24. 15 men 24 days. Then 9 men x days. 9 men x days. As there is an inverse variation. As there is an inverse variation. x1 into y1 equal x2 into y2. Here x1 is 15 into y1 is 24. Then x2 is 9 and y2 is x. X equal 15 into 24 divided by 9. 3 5 is 15, then 3 3 is 9. Then 3 8 is 24. 8 5 is 40. X equal 40. Hence, the number of days required is, the number of days required is 40. Now solve question number 6. If 30 goats can graze a field in 15 days, then how many goats will graze the same fields in 10 days? Let the number of goats be x. Let the number of goats be x. Here given 30 goats 15 days. First I write number of goats. Then days. 30 goats 15 days. Then how many goats? X goats and 10 days. As there is an inverse variation, as there is an inverse variation. Inverse variation. Then use formula x1 into y1 equal x2 into y2. Here x1 is 30 into y1 is 15. Then x2 is 10, x2 is x and y2 is 10. Then x equal 30 into 15 divided by 10. Then 10 3 ja 30, 15 3 ja 45. X equal 45. Hence, the required number of goats is 45. Hence, the required number of goats is 45. Now we solve question number 7. A contractor with a workforce of 420 men can complete a work of construction of a building in 9 months. Due to a request by the owners, he was asked to complete the job in 7 months. How many extra men he must employ to complete the job? How many extra men? Let number of extra men required be x. Let number of extra men required be x. First I write men, then we write month. $420 men, 9 months. 420 men, 9 months. Then X men, 7 months. X men, 7 months. As there is an inverse variation. As there is an inverse variation. Then you put formula x1 into y1 equal x2 into y2. Here x1 is 420 into y1 is 9. Then x2 is x and y2 is 7. Then x equal 420 into 9 divided by 7. Then 7 6 are 42, 60. 69 are 9 6 are 54 with 1 0. 540. Then x equal 540. Hence, extra men required. Therefore, extra men required equal 540 minus 420 equal 0, 4 minus 2 equal 2, then 5 minus 4 equal 1. 120. Hence, the extra men required 120. Hence, the extra men required is 120. Now we solve question number 8. Uday can finish a book in 25 days if he reads 18 pages every day. How many days will he take to finish it if he reads 15 pages every day. Let the number of days required be x. Let the number of days required be x. Here given number of pages and number of days. Number of days and number of pages. First I write number of pages. Then number of days. Then write 18 pages, 25 days. Then 15 pages, x days. 15 pages, x days. As there is an inverse variation. As there is an inverse variation. Then we put inverse variation formula is x1 into y1 equal x2 into y2. Here x1 is 18 and y1 is 25. Then x2 is 15 and y2 is x. Then x equal 18 into 25 divided by 15. Then 5 5 is 25, 5 3 is 15. Then 3 6 is 18. Then 6 5 is 30. Here x equal 30. Hence, the number of days required. Hence, the number of days required 30 days. Days required equal 30 days. Now we solve question number 9. A shopkeeper has enough money to buy 40 books, each costing 125. How many books he can buy if he gets a discount of rupees 25 on each book? Let the number of books required be x. Let the number of books required be x. First I write number of books, then cost. Number of books, then cost. Number of books is 40 books and each costing is 125. 40 books cost 125. Then x books 25. Then x cost after discount cost if he gets a discount equal 25. Cost after discount equal 125 minus 25 equal 100. Then we put 100. as there is an inverse variation, as there is an inverse variation. Then we put inverse variation formula is x1 into y1 equal x2 into y2. Here x1 is 40 into y1 is 125. Then x2 is x into y2 is 100. Then x equal 40 into 125 divided by 100. 2 to the 4, 2 5 the 10. Then 5 to the 10, 5 5 the 25. Then 25 to the 50. Then x equal 50. Hence the number of books, hence the number of books is 50. Now we solve question number 10. Six pumps working together empty a tank in 28 minutes. How long will it take to empty the tank if 4 such pumps are working together? First, let the required time be x minutes. First, let the required time be x minutes. Then I make an inverse table. Then write number of pumps and time in minutes. First I write number of pumps. Then time in minutes. Then write 6 pumps 28 minutes. Then 4 pumps x minutes. 4 pumps x minutes. As there is an inverse variation. As there is an inverse variation. Then we put inverse variation formula. Inverse variation formula is x1 into y1 equal s2 into y2. Here x1 is 6 into y1 is 28. Then x2 is 4 into y2 is x. Then x equals 6 into 28 divided by 4. 4 7s are 28. Then 6 7s are 42. X equal 42. Hence, the required time is 42 minutes. The required time is 42 minutes. Now we solve question number 11. A train moving at a speed of 75 km per hour cover a certain distance in 4.8 hours. What should be the speed of the train to cover the same distance in 3 hours? Let the required speed of the train be x km/h. Let The required speed, let the required speed be x kilometer. Then we make inverse table. First I write speed kilometer and time in hours. "75 kilometer 4.8 75 kilometer 4.8 hours and x kilometer 3 hours. As there is an inverse variation. As there is an inverse variation. As there is an inverse, then you put inverse variation formula is x1 into y1 equal s2 into y2. Here x1 is 75 into y1 is 4.8. Then x2 is x into y1, y2 is 3. Then x equals 75 into 4.8 divided by 3. Then 3 to the 6, 3 5 the 15. Then 25 into 4.8 equal 8 5 the 40. We carry 4. Then 5 4 the 20 plus 24. 2 8 the 16. We carry 1. 2 4 the 8 plus 1 equal 9. $120. X equal 120. Hence, the speed need is 120. Hence, the speed need is 120 kilometer. Now solve question number 12. A garrison of 120 men has provision for 30 days. At the end of 5 days, 5 more men join them. How many days can they sustain on the remaining provision? Let the number of days required be x. Let the number of days required be x. Now the number of men becomes equal 120 men, then 5 more joined. 120 plus 5 equal 125. The number of days left how many days can sustain? Number of days left equal 30 minus 5 equal 25. Then we draw an inverse table. First I write number of men, then number of days. Number of men is 120 and 25 days. Then here number of men 125 and number of days bx. As there is an inverse variation. As there is an inverse variation. Then we put inverse variation formula. Inverse variation formula is x1 into y1 equal x2 into y2. Here x1 is 120 into y1 is 25. Then x2 is 125 and y2 is x. Then x equal 120 into 25 divided by 125. Then 5 to 5 5 ja 25. Then 5 to 10. 5 5 ja 25. Then 5 5 ja 25. Then 5 to 10. 5 4 ja 20. Then x equal 24. Hence, how many days can sustain a remaining provision? Hence, the remaining provision will last for 24 days. Hence, the provision will last for 24 days. Thank you.